Welcome to Ascension Whispers. This is Marie Love. This morning's message was not really long, so I decided to just go ahead and record it and get it up and share it with you. I'm working on a longer message. The longer message is about sexuality, actually. There's a whole lot to know about that. I should have that completed within the next few days. This one is titled The Name of Source. Within many religious beliefs, we find different names for different individual faces of Source that humans have deified and personified. There has also been many people throughout history who have deified their self. Such people believe, therefore they report to others, that they are the reincarnation of some ancient deified personification. There is at least one public figure that I'm aware of in this current time reporting to be the reincarnation of Jesus, and this person has many followers. Many of the followers have showered this person with material wealth. This individual believes he should be showered with material wealth, even though many of the followers struggle to get by. Faces of Source that humans continue to deify are no different than humans. Every human is Source embodied. Every face of Source is created equal by Source. It is only faces of Source that forget they are an expression of Source, who then desire to assign a name to Source and deify faces of Source. It is a process of consciousness that has forgotten they are Source, healing to remember they are Source. There's nothing wrong with people doing such things, as all of creation is the one and only eternal conscious creator. The many names humans have created for Source is part of the fragmented human condition. Humans naming things is also a result of humanity losing the ability to communicate via telepathy. This has created the need for humans to create languages to be able to communicate with each other. Humans assigning a name to Source is the process of humans including a word for Source within human languages. Before Caesar created the word religion, many belief systems chose symbols to represent Source. One such symbol is the sun. This is why we see the concept of a sun god within many belief systems. Superstitious beliefs then assigned different symbols to different forces which people did not understand to create many deities or godlets. Source has no name. Source does not assign a name to Source. Yet Source is all of the names humans create at the same time. That is because there is nothing within creation except Source. I use the name Source as I too must use a word of human languages to communicate the aspects of Source with humans who forgot the truth and lost the ability to communicate via telepathy. Why does Source not need a name? Why does Source not say, my name is so-and-so? When my vertical pillar first opened all the way completely to our Source mind, and I heard Source mind speaking to me, I also asked what name I should use for the voice I heard. The reply was that I did not need to use a name, but I could use any name I desired, as we are one and the same. At that time, I was not aware I was hearing mind. I decided that the energy I felt like love, so I chose the name Love. It was still a while yet after that point in October 2012 before I remembered the truth of mind. It was still a while before I remembered that what we might say I am communicating with, hearing from, becoming aware from, is our source mind. Source does not require a name because source does not call self by name. Think about that. Do you go about your daily life calling yourself a name? You speak your name if someone asks you what your name is, but you do not require a name to be yourself. You know yourself. Only faces of source that have forgotten they are source assign names to the faces of source. Such only becomes necessary within a collective that cannot communicate via telepathy. In healed, balanced systems, all faces of source know they are source embodied. The entire collective communicates via telepathy, which is simply seeing the thoughts that each face of source holds within their self. The many other life forms of Earth recognize each other via sensing the energy of each other. Those who hold the ability to verbalize or vocalize create their own unique languages to call to each other and warn of danger. Yet, they are aware that they are of a collective of the same species. Humans forgot they are a collective of source mind embodied. The ancient teacher, which many called Jesus, also tried to teach this truth. The main part of that teaching was removed from written text. When asked who he was, what his name was, and what the name of God is, he responded with a question. And I'm paraphrasing, not quoting the response. Who do you say that I am? I am a son of God, S-U-N, son, as is all humans. Not being able to understand what Jesus was teaching, the people then deified Jesus. They considered him to be more special than their self, or closer to God. And in that time period, the beliefs within that community considered such a special person as an anointed one. And a word within those languages to depict an anointed one is the word Christ. Hence, the simple name Jesus then became Jesus Christ. Jesus of Nazareth became Jesus Christ to the people. The people did not use last names during that time period. The way that they determined, spoke where they were from was either by stating their location where they lived or the king that they were held in slavery under. He then became the middleman within Christian teachings that people must go through to reach God. Millions of people continue to believe this false belief. Billions of people continue to believe they must go through a middleman to find and know God's source. It is time to understand the lesson that Jesus was trying to convey. It is time to remember that you are source embodied. It is time to remember the truth of your identity. Who do you say that I am? Who do you say that you are? We are all the same. Loving joy blessings to all. Bye for now.